there's a bomb strapped to my chest. Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to the Games Cage today, and only today. First of all, before we get into this video, internet warning, all right? People are seeing the movie, all right? It is out in Europe today, so we all have to be careful. If you are very scared of spoilers and your livelihood doesn't rely on the internet, like me, and I have to actually go online and see things, get off of Twitter, get off of social media. Only watch, your sub videos you're on. Do not, for the love of God, go on social media platforms if you don't feel like you have to and you're really sensitive to spoilers, because they are out there now. People are being assholes. People are spreading them everywhere. So everyone should be careful, all right? Now, with that out of the way, here, there will be no spoiler talk, but there will be predictions and discussion. So today, guys, I am dubbing this the final Sonic movie discussion. All right, this is going to be the final video I make about the Sonic movie before seeing it next week. We're gonna talk about some of my hopes, some of the reviews, some of the stuff that's been talked about from the director about the future cinematic universe, your predictions, thoughts, all that. I figured, you know what, this is the final time we're gonna talk about this, because anything I feel like today is definitely the last day, because anything that happens tomorrow or after tomorrow, by that point people have known spoilers, they're just gonna spoil it left and right. We're not doing that. So this is it. This is going to be the last one. So first of all, right, just my general feelings, right? I'm so excited, man. I am very, 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 very excited. You know what I mean? For a few reasons I'm really hyped for. But of course, this movie is going to be awesome. Everything from the marketing, the way I described it was, this movie reminded me of Sonic Mania's marketing, right? Where it felt like every decision made was just awesome. Every time we saw a snippet, it was awesome. Every time we saw a trailer, every time we saw an art piece, a poster, this, that, it kept falling into place of how good things were. And even when there was a small fumble, they would turn it back, when they they didn't have Colleen in the poster, but then they edited her back and all that stuff. Just the marketing team did an amazing job of hyping up the movie. And the movie in general, from what I've seen, is all the reviews that actually care about it. When you look at the people that have seen it, that actually give a shit about the property, I was saying, it is awesome. It is pure Sonic fun. It is much more of a Sonic and the movie gang, which is awesome. That is perfect. And there is a bunch of reviews being like, there's not enough of the humans. There's too much of these animal creatures. Bro, it's a Sonic movie. This is what the Sonic fans want. This is what we want in the first movie. More time with Sonic and these characters and all that. So I genuinely can't wait. Reviews are looking great and all that stuff. Now, we do have a few things to talk about. Also, I'm going to try a different format for this video. Let me know if you guys like it or you like the other screen. So I wanted to bring this up, right? So I want to have it this so that we have more of my, my camera view. I'll do it when we can, for tweets and stuff, I'll do it. So yeah, so this is a big thing, right? The Sonic movies won't follow the games chronologically in the future, and director Jeff Fowler says a future character is teased in Sonic 2. Again, I don't know who that character is. Like I said, it's for me, I am 100% thinking it's a tie between Shadow and Metal. We all know that. I feel like, in the first series post-credit, we got Tails, which was a tease of a good character, coming to us, one of the good guys. But I feel like it makes sense for movie 2 to end on a more menacing post-credit. This is your next character and this is a villain you've been waiting for. And I think it is going to be Metal Sonic or Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't have any basis for it. I just think it makes sense. I think even the director's saying that the Sonic movies won't fall in chronological order. I feel like even that made me think it more and more that it's Shadow the Hedgehog, because to me, I feel like he would only say that because people are out here online every day being like, oh, we're doing Sonic 1, 2, and 3 now. Technically it would make sense for them to do CD next, then it would make sense to go into adventure and all that stuff. I'm like, whoa, hold up, this is a different universe, it has different rules, it has different ways to do all this stuff. So I don't think it's going to be in order. It's cool to see that the director agrees with that, and I'm just very curious to see the post-credit scene, and not even before how this movie ends, because obviously the ending of this movie is going to have ramifications to the plot of all that stuff. But I'm very excited to see what they do. But I'm kind of happy to see that. I think it's going to be Shadow or Metal. Now, on the other topic I want to discuss here was there was another interview which we kind of had seen before, which is one of the producers of the Sonic movie film has said the plan is to create a Sonic cinematic universe. Now, granted, this isn't really shocking, right? We kind of already knew this. They already announced a third movie. They already announced a Knuckles spin-off, and we here on this channel have called this the Sonic Cinematic Universe, and we've been excited for it and all that stuff. But I figured I would ask you guys, like, what do you want to see? What would be a cool plot point? What would be a cool thing to see from this universe? Let me go ahead and grab some of these replies here that's going on. Let me see. A Chow movie. Shout out to the Chows. I mean, I feel like they gotta have the Chows. Give me Adventure 1 and 2. I don't care what you do afterward. That's a fair one. Adventure 1 and 2, of course. That's really, I feel like, when some modern Sonic really takes shape. I mean, obviously. And I feel like that would be really cool to go over those storylines. I don't know how they're gonna handle it. I don't know. How do you do like the plot of chaos? Like this water blob thing that evolves as it gets Chaos Emeralds. I wonder how they would be able to handle that in a movie, but it could be a cool idea. I like that. Let me see. Waiting for Metal Sonic. Personally, I want the movies to go more towards comic era of Sonic. Modern Sonic already gets more than enough love, but the comics never get any love. Either way, give us more Sonic comic stuff in movie form, or give us a Saturday morning like cartoon. That's a cool idea. I feel like I do think like the comics are a part of Sonic that is never really like referenced or acknowledged and all that stuff. And that's weird because we see all these superhero movies constantly taking plots from the comics and all that stuff. So that would be really cool if they found a way for the live action things to take inspiration from the IDW comics that are going on, or characters from that universe. Like I agree, that could be a really cool idea. It would be pretty cool if they make a Knights movie. That could be really cool. I could see that. Fidel Games Cage cameo. I'm down. I'll be in the movie. Don't keep me up. Shout out the Hedgehog series and has him working at gun like he did during Sonic the Hedgehog 06. Again, I think Shadow the Hedgehog being the next movie and him being I like the idea of him being a military agent. Him working for Gun sounds like a cool ass idea. We're like, okay, they're like, you know what? We can't, maybe the government at the end of this movie is like, has Sonic on the run or any of this stuff. And maybe they're just like, hey, listen, like, we are going to hire this guy to work for us and do that, and that's going to be awesome. I'd be super down for a Shadow the Hedgehog series of some kind. Of course, we all want Shadow in general. Let me see what else we can go to. Yeah, let's look at this. Of course, give me Sonic Rush. Sonic versus Blaze type movie would be a good setup, and how the others like Sonic in different worlds and having Blaze and Marine and Sonic Tails counterpart would be neat. Dude, I would like, here's the thing, right? I've said this. There's one comment that goes down here. Someone made a crazy theory, and I think this makes the most sense. It's not even a theory, just like a thought. They were saying like, I feel like by the end of movie 3, Sonic might leave Earth because he might be like, hey, this is starting to get a little too dangerous here. Like we are starting, like Green Hill is no longer safe. Like Eggman is causing more and more destruction. We have to like take him back to our planet, and they might have to split up, and maybe that's how we get way more Sonic centered movies, which sounds awesome to me. I'm not saying you have to completely remove the human element, but at the same time, it wouldn't be too bad if it wasn't, or maybe like they visited or something meshed with the two worlds or something. I don't know. Either way, I feel like there's going to be more and more leaning into the Sonic, different worlds they live in by the time we get to movie 3 or 4. I want a Sonic 06S movie, could work well after introducing characters such as Silver and Blaze. Silver and Blaze would be interesting, man. Again, I really wonder how far they're gonna stray from the core characters. Obviously you have your Amy, your Eggman, Tails, Sonic, Knuckles, and of course you get, you have, I guess, Gamma, you got your villains and your chaoses and all this stuff. And I wonder, like, and of course you have your stuff like the Chaotix and all these people, but it's like, I wonder if they're gonna go to Silver and Blaze because they are pretty popular characters. So that could be really cool. Let me see. Honestly, I think they would make their own adventures after 3, or if they do adventure game, they can't really make things too complicated for non-Sonic fans. I don't think Shadow should be included unless they tone down his backstory a bit. It's too complicated. Yeah, I agree. Like, whatever they do with Shadow, it's going to have to be a little more simple. I don't think it's going to be this crazy sub-story with, like, the jail rule. But I feel like even the Maria stuff, is not going to be part of movie Sonic's movie Shadows lore. I don't know why, but I don't think so. Maybe what'll happen is, you know, he'll meet somebody, and that person will be the Maria, like, and maybe her name will be Maria, but like, I don't think it's gonna be that like right away there's this girl and like she died and that's why he's emo and all this stuff. It could be, I'm not sure. There's too many ways they could really handle a Shadow Jog. Let me see what else we got here. What's another good one we got here? Give me Shadow and Amy for the movies, of course. I would like that. Let me see, Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. That could be a really cool one. I want that so bad. Metal Sonic, of course, people really want. What was another good one? Good one. Metal Sonic Shadow Gun appearing, which leads to Robotnik and Sonic having to join forces to go against them. That's really cool. The leaders of Gun is Steve Carell. Okay, a Las Vegas chase. Amy, voiced by Melissa Fumero. I see you. Las Vegas chase has to happen. I mean, at some point you have to have a Casinopolis, a casino zone, or whatever. You know, need all the teams, specifically Chaotix. Yeah, man, there's just an infinite amount of ideas, but I feel like there's just so many things they could do with this universe because they're gonna have the TV series and all this stuff. And like I said, I wonder how deep it's going to do. Obviously, they're gonna keep going till, you know, they don't make money, but I hope the team really does flex. I hope they inject their own ideas too. You know, I want them to do the thing, you know, where you take from the source material but you make it your own thing. And I'm very curious to see where they go, because there is a point we get to with Sonic where the games and stuff are sort of like these one-off plots, you know, like Sonic Generations, you know, Sonic Unleashed, you have Sonic Colors, you have Sonic, what's it called, Forces, Sonic Lost. So it's like where these stories are individual stories, and it no longer follows this like necessarily like logical path. So I don't know how they're gonna handle that, but yeah, man, I mean, it's getting close, bro. I'm so happy we're here. It felt like, in a weird way, it felt like a breeze. You know, obviously the first Sonic movie was basically 2 years ago now, which really isn't long for a movie when you think about it. You know, like 2 years, like, because think about that, like, you have that year to digest and think about it and love it, and then by the time you get to that next year, the marketing rollout starts for the next movie. So it really is like a really good amount of time on it. I assume we're gonna get the third movie by 2024 as well, so that's gonna be a really awesome time when we get to that. But yeah, man, I'm ready, man. I'm ready to see the action. I'm ready to see the characters. I'm ready to see how these characters grow, and I can't wait to see this world and everything. But it is going to be a tough few days on the internet trying to dodge spoilers left and right. So be careful out there, guys. For one more time, before we see this movie, let me know what you guys think. Of course, once the movie's out, there's going to be a ton of videos. I'll probably have a stream where I do, you know, a full discussion of it. I'll probably do a discussion video here. Maybe I'll try to bring some people on. I'll do a spoiler-free one. I'll do a spoiler-filled one. Then we can do, you know, predictions for the future based on what we've seen, all that stuff. Like, April's going to be a very good time for Sonic movie content and stuff, and hopefully we get some game news soon. So everybody, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you guys think is coming next in this universe. Let me know how excited you are, and of course, I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. Peace out. Goodbye. Woo!